Hi there and welcome to the Building Detailed Geometry section. In this section we're going to take our white box simplified models and up-res them and create more detailed versions ready for game. Basically they'll be ready, suitable for a game ready assets in terms of polygon detail. So I just want to go through the things we're going to learn here. The first thing we're going to do is build an axe, and in that I'm going to show you how to import a 2D image so we can project our geometry onto it and use it for reference and size and shape, and it's there in the scene as we build the model, which will be really cool and it is really handy. And then I'm going to show you to use Turbo Smooth to give you more polygons in your mesh just by the click of a button, which is quite handy. I'm going to show you how to use chamfer. Chamfer basically sort of bevels the sharp edges of a corner, so always really useful. And then I'm going to show you how to use groups. Groups allows you to basically group a bunch of geometry together without actually attaching it or welding any verts, and put all those objects into one container, i.e. a group, and then you can just move that container around and all the objects move with it. It's just really handy for organizing your scene if you've got a lot of objects in the scene. So I'm going to show you how to do that, and then I'm going to show you how to use bridge and connect. When we get to the window of the hut, that's when we're going to use this, and I'm going to show you how to use an array to create a bunch of objects that are the same. So instead of copying and pasting and creating individual objects that are all the same, we're just going to use the array function in Max that just repeats them. We're going to do that on these joists on the hut. So we're going to create one and we're going to tell the array to go all the way along, which is really good time saving. And then at the end I'm going to give you a log challenge. I'm going to let you up-res the logs here, you can see down here, and create the high-res versions on your own. And you're going to use the techniques that you've been taught through the white box and through this high detail section to create those logs. Very simple challenge, but you should be able to handle it at this stage quite easily. By the time we get to the end, you should be able to manage that. And this section is quite a large section. It's quite long. It's going to take you some time, so go through it slowly and gradually. Don't rush it. If you jump around, you might find it more difficult to follow. So go through each section step by step, and you'll learn each new section, each new technique as you go. Now I'm not going to do every single object for you, so I'm going to show you how to build a tree, or two even, I think, and then I'm going to let you build the rest of the trees using the exact same technique. You don't have to, the only thing you have to change is the shape of the tree, and that's not difficult, but you can use the exact same techniques to build any tree basically. Yeah, so that's it. It's going to be a lot of fun. Normally at this stage, when you get to the games industry, you probably will sculpt a lot of objects. You may sculpt a tree, for example, quite easily, and then retopologize it to create your geometry. But sculpting is a whole different course and a whole different area of modeling. So that's something we're going to tackle at a later date, probably in a different course, not in this one. Because it's quite in depth as well. Okay, so that's enough of the introduction. Let's jump in and start modeling high detail objects. I'll see you in the next lecture.